What is up, everyone? What is up in this beautiful... What's going on here, actually? Wait, am I in full screen? I'm in full screen. Embrace this beautiful face. What is up, Aris, Sergey, Riskin? What up, man? Thank you for the heart. The champ is back. Dimitri Levy, it is. Man, I'm so tired, man. I'm working so fucking hard, but hey, it is what it is. Nobody cares, so yeah. Let's give people a little bit the time to jump into the stream, because it's basically not far ago announced. Doesn't even matter, because the less people, actually, the more focus I have, because my streams are basically turning into a podcast. It started, I basically, in the beginning I was coding all the time, and now I'm basically, I don't know, I'm a marketing machine on stream. Alright, what's going on here? This, let me see what is on the Twitter feed real quick here. Look at that. ChatGPT bullshit. What? Here. Look at them. X. Smart. Why not? SpaceX. X. And then this satellite thingy from him. Just curious why Svelte instead of HTMX. Come and check the stream. Come and check the stream. Why? Because of this. That's why. Good luck with HTMX, my friends. Good luck with HTMX. Look at this. Good fucking luck with HTMX, guys. Hey, and who built this? I did this. All myself. Solo. I'm a lone wolf. I don't need a front end. I don't need a PM. I don't need a marketing manager. I'm everything. I'm the total package. You know what I mean? Hey, this is what it is. Look at that. Look at this guy here, this big boy. Svelte is nice. Svelte is very good. Because Svelte let me do things that are illegal. Everything what's illegal is nice for me, you know what I mean? Alright. Working on centralized logging for work today. Lol, I'm burned out with logging. Yeah, man. As long as you're not burned out with life, it's fine. You know what I mean? Live on your YouTube channel. Yes, I know. Google. YouTube. Google. Gmail. Alright, so, as you guys know, for some reason, it escalated very quickly, right? We are building TickTrader. It was, I don't know, I started out with an alerting system. And it's turning into a madness. It's turning into a madness, right? So we are building a real-time crypto alerting and quant trading platform because if you go to trading view, right? How does it even work? Super charts, right? And you want to trade here. As a trader, you basically need to watch all these charts, and then you draw your fucking lines, you know what I mean? Support, resistance, and all that bullshit. You know, and each morning you wake up, you need to go through all these charts to see if your setup is there, because you cannot code. And if you code, you have these indicators here who are basically complete garbage, because they are not real time. And they are basic. They have no order book information, so you cannot make market maker algorithms. You have no trade information, so you cannot make market making algorithms. You don't know nothing. That's what it is. So that's why I made this, right? So for the people that are interested, go and sign up for the beta, right? Just put your email address in here, and then you get an invite later on for the beta to test it, right? Yeah. So what is this thing actually? For example, here, still work in progress, right? Don't get me wrong, still work in progress. This is basically, we are not a charting. TickTrader is not a charting application, although you can watch the charts, but we are a strategy, alerting, cloud computing for trading. Cloud computing for trading. So basically, the biggest noob, the biggest trading noob has access from the moment we launched. The biggest trading James at the fucking water cooler has access to powerful tools that only hedge funds and institutions have. Smart money. The day has come. You will be smart money. Give me your money. Smart. WebSockets. Look at that. Anyway. Skeleton. No, it's not skeleton. This is basically me, myself, and I, guys. Listen, I'm coming from... You have Earth, you have Pluto, the Moon, Saturnus, and then you have a planet, and that's where I come from. From a complete other planet. I'm from a complete other level. Amigos, para cientos, para aquí. Alright, so... Why is this... yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try... Damn, this is 0. That's not good. Skip trading. Yeah, because, listen. James at the water cooler. We can code, but there are people that cannot code, and these are sitting behind. Yeah, thank you so much, Abid Facet, for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want your advice on how to break into quant trading as a career. What should a roadmap look like? I mean, how should I get started with all the I need to learn in what order? Please help. Quant trading is very difficult because you need to have access to good tools, good data, and it's a pain in the ass. But not for long anymore. You know what I mean? You're at the right place at the right time because we are building this. So the Tech Trader Discord, links below. Join the Tech Trader Discord because I'm going to release a lot of videos, strategies. We're going to build this later on, and you're going to learn a lot about algorithmic trading for sure. Right? 5 years experience right here, right now. Right? So that's that. That's the first step, right? That's what you need to do. Because everything is data. That's the only thing. And ML and machine learning, it's not gonna work, right? It ain't gonna work. The markets behave like the markets behave, right? The market behaves today differently than it behaves tomorrow. And of course, you can basically take a lot of data and see how it should behave, but that's basically guessing, right? That's a problem. The markets, the only way you can solve trading is quantum mechanics. Quantum fucking mechanics, and I'm too stupid. Where is Oppenheimer? Where the fuck is Oppenheimer? He's dead. I need him. I need Oppenheimer. If you are a Oppenheimer, jump into the Tech Trader community Discord. Anyway, because if you can have the state of all, if you can have the quantum state of everything, then you can compute the possibility of that state, which is the possibility of the market. Hey, it's impossible. It's about Sherry, man. Thank you so much. Wait, one more question, then we're gonna make our hands wet. We're gonna drip. We're gonna make our hands drip, just like our girlfriends, you know? As long-time DevOps engineer, tells William Christensen, your WebSockets tutorial is rare because it uses the stdlib. I'm refactoring the Gorilla WebSockets. Yeah, it's true. I'm using the stdlib because WebSockets are WebSockets, right? Just bytes over TCP. Who cares? By the end of the day, if you're using HTML or WebSockets or whatever, it's all over TCP, so who cares? It's data coming in and data going out. So it doesn't really matter, but I would not recommend using the standard library. Use Gorilla, just like I do here. My friend considered that a $10 question. Happy face from an old cowboy. Sherry, welcome back, man. Much appreciated, of course. Right, so... Two things are gonna happen. So I need to give you guys some context so you know what I'm gonna do, because otherwise you have no clue. That's why there's only 43 viewers and not 100, because this is not the board stack. This is not the pussy stack. This is the chat stack. You know what I mean? This is for real coders, right? I'm so sorry, but if you want to make a simple web application to create a user and a to-do, YouTube is full of these guys, right? Okay, so the thing is, you're gonna visually script because people cannot code, traders cannot code. And you're gonna create a blueprint. This is called a blueprint, right? And the end nodes of your blueprint is going to be, I'm still figuring this out. So if you want to be a part of shaping the future of Tech Trader, join the Discord community. Your input is much appreciated. And yeah, whatever that comes out of it, right? If you're in here from the beginning, you never know where you're going to end, right? Opportunities never stop, right? So we're going to put this into a data stream, which basically means you're going to make a blueprint, right? You can save this, boom, it's going, yeah, this is an error message. You cannot see this actually. Look at that. There's an error message here because I saved that. This should be green, but I was too lazy, so I took my error Svelte component and I, yeah, just for the sake of, right? So once that's done, your blueprint are going to be saved, right? And you can also, if you put your blueprint public, you can load blueprints from other traders. Or you can make it private and yada yada. Maybe the marketplace, I have no fucking clue. Look at this, search, doesn't work. Right, so you can load your blueprint. For example, this simple blueprint, or look at that, I'm so happy with this. Made it myself, by the way. So what's going to happen is, then you're going to create an alert. That's not going to work because alerts I need to figure that out. Then you're going to create an alert, right? And then you can select a blueprint. The condition of your alert is going to be the blueprint. So whatever this output is going to be, right? For example, close output. Wait, let's make something simple. New blueprint here. Yada, yada. Right? We're going to save this blueprint. Look, don't watch this thing. This is bad. So we're going to make an expression here. Right? Then I'm going to say, I'm going to output it to a stream. Look, this is so buggy. Boom. Like this. Stream. Hop. Maybe it's too zoom in. Then I'm going to say here rules, values, for example, a float. I'm going to say 2. Which is a float actually, right? Like that. Then I'm gonna make a condition. For example, you can also multiply and all that, but I didn't implement that yet. Well, in Golang, but not in Svelte. So let's do the greater than. For example, we're gonna put this in here, right? And then I'm gonna create. For example, I want to have the funding rate. Boom, like that. So basically, if the funding rate, if 2 is bigger than the funding rate, at that moment, this is going to output true. This could be a boolean, but this could also be a float. So you can cloud compute. It's very important to grasp. This is a very, like I said, this is next generation. So you can offload your algorithms for different tickers, different time frames, different exchanges on TechTrader. And then this will output a hash, right? A script, a blueprint hash. And you can subscribe with WebSockets to that hash. And you will receive the output of your blueprint over WebSockets. But then you need to make, I don't know, then you need to make, for example, a stream or something instead of an alert. If you're not a coder and you don't want to do anything with, you don't want to hassle with fucking WebSockets because you don't even know what a WebSocket is, then you make an alert where the condition is based on the output of the stream. This is amazing. This is amazing. So yeah, and then you can send it to whatever the fuck you want, right? Your mobile phone, Discord, Telegram, and all that stuff. And then you don't need to watch all the fucking charts. Isn't that amazing? All right. What library did you use here? Rate.js. Reti. R-E-T-I.js. All right. So that's the thing. Cool. The problem is that right now, let's... what's this here? What's going on here? Let me close this thing. So we need to have 2 actors spinned up. Let me open. It's so hard to explain in code while streaming because it's so complicated. So this is my seed file, and in my seed file, I'm creating an alert and a script here. Look at that. This is my simple script. This is my alert, right? Trading setup BTC, whatever, yada yada yada, and this is going to spin. Let's do expire that. Let's expire this. date 0, 0 in 1 day or some, otherwise it's gonna. So this is gonna spin up the alert actor, and what it's gonna do is it's going to. I call it blueprints. I need to refactor that. So I call it blueprints here, which is this actor, and it's going to compute each time frame. For example, you're gonna spin up your alert on the 1 hour chart, on the 1 hour time frame. You're gonna spin up your alert on the 1 minute. But right now, I also want to make a computed stream for Quants where it's going to be real time. That's a lot of context, isn't it? So how I'm going to call this? That's the question, right? That's the question, eh? And then you can create alerts, and then we should call this compute. Compute. Right? Alerts for the non-traders, and then compute streams. I'm thinking about that. Maybe you call it compute. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna call it compute new file. But it's gonna be difficult because we need to subscribe to this thing, right? Package compute. Should be blueprint, but I call it tick script. It's actually bad, but it's fine. Like I said, a lot of things needs to change, to be honest. What's going on here? Disk. So what are all the things I need to learn? Yeah, learning. Like I said, guys, wait, chill. I'm gonna talk more later on because, like I said, all these fucking streams turning into an answer Q&A, man. It's annoying. It's not annoying, but I mean, yeah. I'm not a just chatting guy. Funk, new compute. That should be a producer here, right? Return. And compute. Save this. Funk. Receive. See message. Type. That's what we need here. We're gonna do an underscore is MSG. Fine. Logger. Info W. It's fine. Who cares? Let's copy this thing, paste that in. What's going on here? Oh man. So we need to give it a pair because we need to know for what exchange and symbol this is going to be, right? Very important. Pair. Oh, let's call it like this because people are complaining. Short variable namings. Party. This is going to be com pair symbol exchange yada yada compute MSG fine. Actually, to be honest, you could make func compute start C actor context, maybe go like that. Paste the logging in here. Com start. See, something like this. Right. I also need a blueprint, right? Blueprint. This is not a language, by the way, guys. This is just it's special. Yeah, so we're gonna have this blueprint thingy. So then basically if we start here, what we're gonna do, actually this logging, should I get it out of here, paste it in here? Maybe this is gonna return an error actually. Util map. Something like this, right? Return nil. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna say that the runtime. We cannot do it here actually. Where's the fucking runtime, man? Takes your runtime, that's what I need. If we start, we're gonna create a new one. So we're gonna say that the com runtime actually we can do this runtime, to be honest. Actually here. That's blueprint actors. This is runtime to ship. Yeah, it's fine. I did the same thing. I was on the same level as I was a couple days ago. Hey, good job. Never question yourself. Sometimes you need to double check on yourself, right? BP. Do we need this BP? Probably not, right? We're gonna do. Maybe we want. We will do if we need. Actually, why not, man? Fuck this. Boom. BP here, just for the sake of. Okay. So, yeah. So, basically, this is going to be... Could be a real-time compute, but also compute on the time frame. So, we're going to have a span. I'm calling this a span because, I don't know, I used it in previous... time span in 64, right? Could be 0 for real time, and then we're gonna have above for streams, right? And that's for others. That's gonna be candles and all the other bullshit. Because candles, you cannot really have candles in real time, you know. A candle forms on a time frame, and on real time it doesn't really make any sense because you have trades, right? With a trade and a certain time frame and a certain period of time, you can form a candle. But it makes no sense if you want to have a real-time stream to have candles on a real-time stream because it doesn't make any sense. What is actor? An actor. An actor is an isolated process of computation. That's an actor. It's a different paradigm that's not being taught on YouTube because people have no clue, right? And people are still light years behind. That's why they don't make these stuff. They can't. I'm literally built this thing. I'm literally building this thing, this whole thing completely alone. people with 12, 20, with 20 teams with 20 cannot even do this. Like I said before, I'm another person. I'm not even human. And if you say it's not true, oh look at it, so cocky. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Hey, then I'm cocky. I don't care. I'm a cocky cocker. It's all good. It's all good. Wait, let me see how this blueprint is getting instantiated. Yeah, it's gonna be, yeah. Damn, I think we need to have a data, because if we have an I'm thinking here because there's a lot of things. Because how am I going to know here what the span of this compute is? Because a blueprint has rules. And a blueprint is time independent. That basically means you can have a blueprint that can act for an alert, but can also act for a computed stream on every single time frame you want. You can use the same blueprint for 10 time frames. You can use my blueprint and I can use your blueprint, and we can do different things with it. So I think we need to have just the same thing if we go to data, alert. By the way, guys, I'm also making these videos much focused on Patreon. Very important. If you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please consider it. You would do me an enormous favor. And otherwise, go check my Patreon real quick here. Look at that, 137 Patreons making 1,300 a month. But I'm gonna release 2 days, but I'm gonna release a new video today. It's ready. It's basically, they all take 30 minutes. Look at that. Look at this. I have a shit ton of videos, man. Like I said, if you watch my whole Patreon, you're way above the level than anybody else. Am I doing everything exactly correctly? No, but it doesn't matter. I build things. I make things work. They work. What else do you need to know? I'm not gonna nitpick about things. We just do things, right? We don't do all YouTube, right? It's all complaining, the prime engine complaining, oh this and oh that and faster this. Shut the fuck up, man. Build stuff. You know what I mean? Build stuff. That's what we're gonna do. All right. Yeah. So we have this alert data structure in our DB, and that's what we're gonna load in our blueprint, right? We load this alert. This is actually bad. We need to rename this to alert. This needs to be an alert actor and not a blueprint actor. So we're gonna have this, right? We're gonna have a blueprint, right? Blueprint. Sometimes I need to type things out too, which is basically the blueprint containing computations, right? Computations. Then we have an alert where the condition is a blueprint, right? The computed blueprint. But most of the time, this is going to be a Boolean, actually. And then we're going to have a compute or a stream, a compute stream, whatever you're going to call this. Where the result is coming from a blueprint. Where you can subscribe with WebSockets to the hash which can be a real time or time frame bound. This is how I sketch things out. Just typing. No need for Excalibra and a meeting with 10,000 clowns. No. Not in my house. Not in my company. Not in TechTrader. You know what I mean? We do things differently. Right? Everybody works whenever you want to work. If you don't want to work, you don't want to work. Doesn't matter. Because I will carry everybody. I will carry everybody. I carry the boats. It doesn't matter. If my team fails, I don't give a shit because I'm gonna carry. I did it in every game. I did it in League of Legends. I do it in my family. I do it everywhere. I'm a carry. Whether you like it or not, I'm the fucking carry. Did you see me already? I look like a carry also, you know? Take it with a grain of salt, not gonna lie. Alert can have a map of subscriber pits and notify once triggered. Yeah, exactly. That's what we're gonna do. But we also have the publisher, which does the same thing. The publisher has a stream router and all that stuff. It's pretty complex. But hey. What was I doing here? This compute stream here. Like I said, it's gonna be... Is this gonna be final? No. But you could... Listen, guys. You could spend hours and hours in a meeting drawing stuff with the architects. Yeah? No. Because after 1 hour, after 2 hours, after a week of meetings, and then you're gonna implement it, you're gonna bump up to problems anyway. And you need to change everything. So all these hours in these meetings with these clowns is a waste of fucking time. You could go to the gym, you could run, you could do whatever you want. You could reproduce with your girlfriend. A lot of options. So what you do is you basically code it and directly get a feedback if it's gonna work or not. And maybe it's gonna change over time, of course. But like I said, we're gonna skip hours. Efficient, that's what we're gonna do. Why is this an alert? Blueprint here, this one. I'm gonna copy this here. Boom, boom, boom. Save this. Paste it over here. Boom. Right. So we need to have, I'm still thinking for a good name. We have alert is a very good name. Compute. How do you call that? A stream, a data stream, a computed stream. Compute is fine. It's okay. Can we type? Yeah. Package data is this one. Yeah. So if you're gonna make a compute, you're gonna make one out of a blueprint. So it's gonna be like this, right? So is my Svelte running here? Yeah, Svelte is running. Is my server running? Because otherwise it's not gonna work. Look at that. Golang. Look at. Wait, what's going on? I need to save this, right? Make server, boom, it's already done. No need for anything. And that's how you do it on your server also. It's easy peasy. Try it in Rust. Alright, okay, yada yada is this thing here, right? So it's nothing in here, that's fine. So what am I want to show? Yeah, so basically, once you create your blueprint, then you're gonna click on alert. And then you can link your alert to the blueprint, or this strategies should be compute, right? So let's quickly do that because sometimes that needs to be. What's going on? Tap caps lock open. What the hell's going on? Can I just quit this thing and don't save? Where will leave it? Navigation. Compute. There's not gonna be hrefs, right? We're gonna use overlays, models. Model. What we're gonna do? Compute, right? Alerts and compute. That's the bare bones, the bread and butter of the application. Alert and compute. Click compute and you're gonna be a quant trader in fucking no time. Getting all the streams, order book, trades, whatever you want, even volumes and open interest and funding it and all that stuff. Boom. And then you can use EMAs and all helper functions built in here later on. Right? But look what you also could do is this, right? You can make a variable. Look at that. Variable, put it into a variable here. Wait, that's boom, boom, hop, here. And then the output, for example, in a stream. But you can also make another expression, boom. And then use this output here, right? What's going on here? Stop this thing. Can we? Boom. Boom. Something like that, right? And then you can put more operators here. And if you are basically lost in this thing, right? Look at that. You made a big mess, and you can click arrange, and it's so fine. Oh guys, it's so amazing. This gives me so much dopamine. Anyway, so and then you're gonna compute yada yada. That's what we're gonna do, right? So we're gonna create this. What do we need? A name? Maybe we need a name. Exchange symbol, time frame. Is triggered. We don't need that. Is paused. That's maybe a good one. That's maybe a good one. So you can pause your blueprint ID. That's what we need. Message. No. This is basically not ORM. Maybe it is. We're gonna not talk about that. We don't use an ORM, but I don't want to explain it. Triggered at, we don't need this. Expires at. Maybe that we can keep that, because maybe it's gonna expire. Right. That could be cool. What is the Patreon? I want to join, but for the moment, what is in the Patreon? In the Patreon is everything. Everything you need to know. Me, I'm in the Patreon. Isn't that enough? Check out the Patreon. You can watch every video for 30 seconds. So you can basically already watch the whole fucking day. 30 seconds, all videos. 30 seconds of me. 50 Shades of Grey. Hey, just saying. If this time frame is 0, that's gonna be a real time thing. Look at this, what we do. We copy this. Yay! Boom! And we paste that. Maybe here. Bam. Create a table if not exist. A blueprint. No. Compute. Computes. User ID. Time frame. Name. Exchange. Symbol. We don't need this, don't need this. Don't need this. User ID, foreign keys. All good, all good, all good. Double check. Double check. Make. Down. Yes. Make. Up. Shit! What did I do? Syntax error near. Is that true? God damn it. God damn it! And now I need to go. Look at that. Now I cannot make up anymore because database is dirty. That's so annoying. Maybe I can force, but let's go super base real quick. Press enter. Open up my other screen so you guys cannot see what's going on. Sign in. I need to make sure that I don't delete my production database. It's my migration file I'm gonna delete. Real quick, guys, no worries. Make the seat. Make for speed. Make server once again. Look at that. That's how fast we do this. Easy. This is how fast we do this. Right, and now if you basically refresh this page, the cool stuff is, look at that. So if we here, and then we go to blueprints, boom, it opens up nothing. Normally it should open actually, what's going on? Blueprints, yeah, I don't know. Again, blueprints, okay. Blueprints, wait, blueprints, yeah, it's fine. Okay, cool, so now we have these guys back, right? Seeded from the DB, nice. Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do is this, right? Next step. First of all, I'm gonna show you exactly how I... It's so important because I'm gonna show you exactly how I operate in coding. So now, I had some context. I have an idea in my mind. I made the data structure, copy paste some stuff. If it's 100% correct, nobody cares. Now, what I'm gonna do, to keep it simple, we're not gonna use APIs and all that stuff. That's all for later on, right? We don't care. Right now we're gonna test this. So we're gonna open up our seed file in main.go seed. Boom. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna copy this. Actually, to be honest, we have an alert. We're gonna say a compute. It's gonna be data. Boom, boom, boom. Of course, user ID is hard coded. I know. It's no big of a deal, guys. Let's copy actually everything. Why not? Boom. The name. For example, I have no clue. I have no clue. Right, something like that. User ID, finance, BTC, USD, time frame. So that's what I'm gonna use time frame 0 for the trades. Right, real time, boys. Real time. The 60 is basically correct. 1 minute. 1 minute. The 60 is 1 minute, and so on. 0 real time. Expires at 1 day. Blueprint ID. This ID. Message, we don't have that. Something else? Probably not. Now we're gonna open up again our data, compute. We're gonna make some helpers, func. But we're not gonna make it because we already made them in alert. So we're gonna copy this from alert, the simple things. For example, insert alert. Copy this thing, paste in. And we're gonna call this insert a compute. Which I still see. Compute. See, created that is this thing. DB, bun, model, compute. See, context, background, save. GG, well played. That's the only thing we need for now, right? Delete this, delete this. Where is my seed? I'm looking for it. Seed. Okay, it's time to fuzzy find. I need to do this, main, seed, and then, yeah. Alright, so then we're gonna say if r, wait, probably underscore r is going to be data dot insert a compute, which is gonna be this compute, and if the error is not null, then we're gonna say log fatal, because we are in a seed file. Doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna handle this error, and if you do, you're a complete maniac. What's going on here? This is only an error, right? That's perfectly fine because we don't set anything. Actually, do we? It's a pointer. It's pointers, guys. It's fine. It's fine. If it's a pointer, we can adjust that inside compute here, right? You see, and then it's gonna be fine, right? Actually, there's an error. This is amazing. Why do they return errors for that? Let's paste that in then. Wait, I need to do some if-else. And I like it. And I like, stop this, please. Can we type return? I'm a little bit. Let's copy this thing, paste it in here, so we're good. Boom, 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 boom. ID, fine. Now we're good, right? Main seed. Boom. Look at that. This is coding. This is next level coding. Let us be honest. I want to do some test. FMT println ID of the compute. Compute dot ID. Boom. I'm gonna do is make down real quick. Otherwise, we have yeah. You know what I mean? Oh, cascade. Fuck. Did I? Yeah. Where is my cascada? Wait. Started at. Why is this fucking... Yeah, that's because if we create... Yeah. Wait, what's going on here? Blueprint references blueprints. Cannot drop table blueprints because other objects depend on it. Computes depends on table blueprints. Yeah, no, I know. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's this thing. Aye, aye, aye. Now it's gonna be a dirty version, I guess. Ha! I hate it so much. There should be actually, if somebody knows the go migrate command to fucking force delete things, please. Please let me know. Wait, can I actually, if I delete my schema here, and then I do make down, is it gonna? Please do. No, I have no changes, right? I need to change. Yes. Let me quickly check make down once again to see if everything is fine. Yeah, okay, now we're good. Make up, yeah. Make seed. Can we stop? Yeah. Last sentence of this was supported by this driver. That's so sad. How is it not supported? It's fine. Hey, but wait. Wait. I think. I think guys, wait, did I? Where is this fucking? Hey, it works. It's look at this. ID of the compute is 1. Hey, we don't need to do that. It's all good. The bun is taking care of that. How do you fetch your real-time crypto data? It's from my actors, man. WebSockets. So I'm hooking to WebSockets in my exchange actor, and then I'm sending that to other actors, and then I'm subscribing to the session actor, and I'm handling everything myself. I don't do any API calls. I compute everything myself. It's a complete other level. Check the Patreon if you want to know more. It's also a little bit, yeah, I cannot tell anything, everything, right? I mean, guys, listen, even things that are built here is, and you can think about it whatever you want. It's very special. Okay, so that means that now we can open up the symbol actor, and we're gonna basically just, normally it's gonna, the API is gonna call that thing when we need to spawn a compute, but now we're gonna basically manually spawn that just to see how it's gonna work. So we have the blueprint set, right? You're gonna create the blueprint, spin it up. Okay, cool. How are we gonna do that? Data compute, let me do this. Query, util, map, compute, error. Oh, another level. I can see already these fucking soy devs coding, right? Your lead dev and your colleagues. They're still clicking like a fucking retard. Yeah, that's what it is. Look at that, what we're doing. New compute, select, range, query, ident, builder, scan, context, return, compute, easy peasy. GG, well played. Look at that. That's what we're gonna do. Let's close these things here. Just like this, right? The next thing. The next thing is, and it's gonna be 1, right? ID 1, so... How we do this? How do we do this? Something like that. Wait, it's gonna be data. Get. Compute. Can we please do a map like yeah. If there is an error, we're gonna panic because we're in actors, right? So we're gonna restart and it's gonna keep panicking because if there is an error, there's an error for always, but it doesn't matter, right? Panic just for the sake of. Util spawn child. Spawn child. Look at that. Spawn child. How much time do I have? 1 hour. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna do real-time computing in the fucking cloud. Spawn child. Shit, it's gonna be compute. Let's call com because it's gonna name conflicts. Because I'm calling everything the same. Compute. Wait. Spawn child. C. Senior. Compute.new. Compute.new. This thing. Wait, actually, to be honest, this compute actor, I just look at that. This thing, we don't gonna take a BP. We're gonna take pair and we're gonna take a compute, of course, because it's a compute actor, right? We're gonna take a comp, which is gonna be a pointer to a compute, a data.compute, boom, bam, delete this BP. Let's call this comp data.compute, just like that. Hop. Comp is gonna be comp here. Boom. That's no problem. Comp blueprint data. Easy. The stars are aligned. We are at equilibrium. And now we are solved with the span, right? Now the span is solved. Our problem we had a couple minutes ago is going to be solved because we're going to say comp dot. Shit, we don't have a span in this thing. Oh no. Time frame. Consistency. Where are we here? This blueprint. Compute actor. Come on. Snap. Faster. Time frame. Boom. It's gonna be 0, right? Actually, we could hardcode it because we're gonna test it. When you say cloud, are you mean serverless? No. And I don't want to hear anything about Kubernetes and everything. I hate Kubernetes. I don't know why you guys are doing with it. I don't know, man. I'm not a DevOps engineer. I will never be. I don't care. Kubernetes can die and my life will just continue like it was. Serverless is bullshit because serverless is not serverless. I still don't understand why you guys are falling for that trap. I don't understand. I really don't understand what you guys are meaning with serverless. That's bullshit. I hope you realize this. It's slow. It's bad. It runs on a server, so it's not serverless. I mean, what the fuck is your problem actually with the serverless thing? Serverless runs on a server that is not owned by you. It's 2 times bad news. I don't understand. If somebody can explain me why serverless is great, what are the benefits of serverless? Oh, because I don't need to SSH into my machine. Well, that's fucking bad news, because you can control everything on your own machine. But not anymore, because you're on serverless, which basically means you're running a function that needs to be pre-warmed, which is fucking slow. It's always going to be slower. It's always going to be safe. I don't understand. I don't understand serverless. I will never do. Right? And Kubernetes is good, but you never need it. Why would you need that? If you work for a company that basically has 500 services or 150 services, fine. Your DevOps engineer will use Kubernetes. You're an engineer. Listen, what are you? What do you want to be? Do you want to be somebody that builds things, or do you want to be a configurator, configuring Kubernetes, which makes no sense, in my opinion, because unless you're a DevOps engineer. If you think you're going to be an engineer, a programmer, and you're also going to learn Kubernetes, and you're going to be a good engineer, put that idea out of your head. It's never going to happen. You cannot be a good coder, builder, problem solver, and a DevOps engineer. No way. It's the same thing. Of course, I can build front ends, but is my front end the best? No. You know what I mean? And here is a difference. Knowing that I can build this completely on my own, not quite sure, right? Completely. Everything I built here, of course, my server is not connected, but it doesn't really matter. Look at that, my loaders and everything, network error, all that bullshit. Completely by myself. That's a superpower. That's something you can invest in. But if you waste your time using Kubernetes, which basically never gonna help you if you're gonna build your own company, never. You're never gonna use that in your whole life. Forget that, please. Put that dream on the fucking sidelines. Learn something else then. Like, for example, Next or Svelte if you really don't want to code. And serverless is bullshit. And my microphone is bullshit. What's going on here? You can't infra, backend, and front, and then infra. I don't care. Like, I know, like Felix, my man, my co-pilot here, he's good at the infra, and it's nice. Nice I have him. I don't want to hassle with that thing. You know what I mean? The only thing I want to do is go to Cloudflare and click generate SSL. That's the only thing I want to do. Or point to an A record, or a C name, or a TX record for my emails. That's the only thing I want to do. And all the rest, I'm going to focus myself on business, marketing, and building this stuff. Because I need to carry the boats. You know what I mean? Carry the boats. Look, and now I'm completely... my focus is gone. Thanks to serverless. You see? Serverless is not good for anything. Stop watching YouTube channels unless my channel. Stop watching social media. Stop reading Twitter because it's full of bullshit. Full. I hope that's gonna realize. Now I need to wait. Span. New compute. Spawn child. Yeah, okay, cool. Spawn child. Here. compute, new, compute. Here, save. Actually, pair, save. Name, compute, save. Moi zeg Gertje. Moi. New compute. What? Guys, no, Anthony, no. New. Because you have the compute prefix. So it's going to be compute.new. Makes sense, right? How many times? Alright. Save. It's not going to work because VS Code. So we're going to do this. Save this. Paste it back in. Confuse it with double dots. Maybe with a hashtag. Save it again. Do it as a way. Again a dot. And it's not going to work. Well, what's this? It was Google blocking me. Alright. Alright, it's got... Okay, cool. This is a server. We don't need this thing. Make... Wait, is this still going? Yeah, it is. Make consumer. Wait, something needs to change it a little bit, and that's gonna be the DB logging here. I don't really care. Make computer. We have a problem. Make. It's the server probably. It's the. No. Okay, cool. Make compute. Make consumer. All right. Okay, things are working here. That's fine. Sometimes things can work. Invalid memory pointer. Invalid memory address. Sometimes we need to close all editors. Do you want to save changes? Did we save? Maybe we do. Come on. It's... Wait, what I'm gonna do is this. No, it's not that. I think this is gonna be perfectly fine. What do I miss here? Prepare is fine. Wait, maybe it's here actually. No. I copy paste stuff, right? New, fine, fine. Builder, add compute, add, yeah. Come on, I want to show this real quick. Yeah, we need to subscribe to this thing also, right? I just want to spawn it real quick. But we cannot see anything because the problem is... The problem is that... I'm gonna do this real quick. But in the rest you don't... Shut the fuck up. Okay, you see, that's fine. Okay, cool. Best debugger ever. Best debugger in the whole fucking universe. Look at that. I suppose this is the alert, right? The alert is subscribed to the stream, that's fine. What am I doing here? Ah, we have him. Look at it. Here is this bad boy. I have no clue. What is the library you're using for the directed graphs? Night vision. Night vision. But it's like I said, it's hard. Everything is hard. That's why I don't make my. I'm not afraid because this is so hard. People have they don't know. They will never know. They will never. Only a couple of people that can do this. I swear to God, because I have experience in this for a very long time. And that's good news. And I was building circles and all this bullshit while I had so much knowledge and power, and I didn't actually did it. And now I do it, and I commit myself until I fucking go completely bankrupt, and then I'm gonna hang myself. I'm never gonna hang myself, but yeah, like I said, it's now or never. It's now or never, guys. We need to try it at least. So this compute is fine. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Util spawn child. Perfectly fine. It's gonna be C. Actor context, yeah. Producer is this thing. Yeah. Maybe it's a compute thing that's actually. Maybe it's this compute new is gonna work. Look at that. What I'm gonna do is this, act, this, do this, delete this. Then actually also do this and then print out this. Just to see if that function, because I just copy pasted stuff, right? So. Okay, that's a pointer. It's all fine. Okay. Give it a name. Give the child a name. We have a link to that library. Sure. And then we have this problem. I don't understand what this is. But people that want to actually, very important, check out the dictator.com website. And I still need to do some stuff. I also made it myself completely. There's no template, no nothing. Just everything is completely mobile friendly. Also, did everything myself. Go sign up, right? So you're gonna get a mail when the beta is open because I need you guys to test it and help me build this. Join the community, the dictator community. The Discord link down below. It's very important. And we're gonna take over the world. Me, you. If you're interested in trading, quant trading, whatever, join Dictator. We're gonna take over the world. We're gonna take over the space. Me, you. That's what we're gonna do. And nobody is gonna stop us. Unless they're gonna kill me. And I will be there to prevent. What's going on here? I don't like this. I don't like it. And where is this fucking stack trace, man? Stack trace. Where is that? Oh, wait. It's a new. Oh, yeah, of course, this new func is gonna get called. I see. It's in the new func. This is gonna, something is null here. Oh, no. Oh, no. What's going on? It's the fucking runtime thing, man. It's the fucking runtime thing, man. It's the runtime thing, man. Of course. Runtime is broken. Look at that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna GD into this depth. What's wrong with this? It's perfectly fine, man. Why would this be broken, actually? I don't understand. Hey. Where do you deploy your backends? On a server. We use Hetzner. Or something else. DigitalOcean or Linode. You can choose, actually. Doesn't matter. You can do any, miny, mo. It's fine. And like I said, yeah. It's completely fine. When is the right time to use a coroutine? Good question. I have no clue. Like I said, guys, I don't know. I don't know these things. Just whenever you feel like. Listen, that's how it works. Listen. Look. Listen. Or you don't know something. For example, hey, when should I actually use a coroutine? Then what you're gonna do? You're gonna go to the seat, sofa. You're gonna use your laptop. You're gonna open your laptop and you're gonna start exploring YouTube to the truth when to use coroutines. Which you come across all these fucking noobs which have no clue how to code, and they're gonna tell you, yeah, you can spin up a coroutine here and a coroutine there, yada yada yada. And then you're gonna go to Google and you're gonna find Stack Overflow. The same thing happens over again. Nobody has a clue what's going on. You don't have a clue what's going on. So you go back to your computer after 2 hours of searching, and you still don't know how to use coroutines or when to use them. So instead of doing that, what you're gonna do is listen, I am a programmer. I know at least something about programming. So I ain't going to waste my time with all these soy devs on YouTube or on Stack Overflow or on Reddit. I'm gonna think. Coroutines. Schedule a function in a separate green thread-ish thing, right? So I can do other computation while that is done, and maybe I can sync. Hey, that could be a good case for this thing. I'm not quite sure, maybe. So why don't you try it and see if it works out? And if you do that a couple of times, you're gonna be a coroutine specialist. That's how you need to code. Trial and error. Supply and demand. That's what it is. Yeah. What's going on? It's the new runtime. That's broken. Man, this is nasty. But normally I would already directly spot it and never had this error. But I'm so completely. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah? 26. It's fine. So maybe this comp is empty or something. Yeah, maybe. But I cannot, right? Maybe it's the comp blueprint that's empty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I see. Okay, cool. I know what it is. Copy paste. That's why you can never copy paste. So I just copy paste from the alert, right? And that's, look at that. That I see it. It's this one. Look at that. Alert here, data. So we have this blueprint. So which is this thing, right? And I think we have the same thing in compute, right? But I don't think when we get this compute that we also gonna fetch a relation. Why don't we? Huh? Oh, it's get alert. Yeah. All right. Column reference ID is ambiguous. Why? Ambiguous. Ambiguous. Huh? DigitalOcean is pretty good. The only reason why I used Linode for my send it thing, which is offline, I know, was because for some reason I couldn't change the default SSH port 23 on DigitalOcean, and I just say fuck it, I'm out of here. Why is ID ambiguous? Why is this ambiguous? What is going on? It works with alert. I just copy pasted this thing so it should work. Load relation. Load scan. Hey, this is annoying, not gonna lie. Why is that? I hate this. Because we select 2 times the ID. Yeah, I know why it is. It's because we selecting ID from and then it's going to ID, but that should be blueprint.id actually. This is how I'm gonna solve this. I have no clue. How can I solve this without doing too much of SQL sorcery? Can we? Damn. Golang. If it builds. Never use Delph. Maybe I should. But Jonathan ID, that's what they do here, yeah. Yeah, but you select. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna cheese it a little bit to speed up. Can we do this without problem? Sure thing, my friend. Okay, what did we do? Well, we basically just queried the first one, actually. It's not gonna work like this anyway, right? You're not gonna fetch it with an ID, right? It's not gonna work like this. It's just for testing. So now this is nice. So what we're gonna do is in this computing, we're gonna subscribe to traits. Look at that. So we're gonna subscribe. How do we do this? Very simple. Each time this compute actor is getting started, we're gonna say, C, send me a message to util get publisher for compare exchange compare symbol. Boom. Then we're gonna send a message. We're gonna send an event.sub add. Or add sub maybe. Add sub just like that. Boom boom. Do this. Then we're gonna say that the pit is gonna be C self, our own pit. We're gonna subscribe our own to the publisher. Now we need to basically say a stream, and we're gonna say event.stream trades. That's what we want, stream trades, right? Fine. And then what we need to say is, I have no clue. What is this thing? Let me see, add sub. That's gonna be a span, of course, and the span is gonna be, yes, the time frame of this compute, the span, which is 0, real time, right? And then we're gonna, what we're gonna do is we are going to receive, and if we receive case an event dot trade, right? Boom. Then we're gonna fmt println this message on screen, make consumer, and see what's going on. Nothing. That's not good. That was too good to be true. Let us be honest. If this worked at one bad, then that was insane. That was insane. So what is the problem here? Let's do some crazy stuff. Debugging at its finest. Make consumer. And for the people that basically wait right now, it's going to be insane. Look at that. That's why they call me the god, the programming god. Okay, that's working, right? So we catch this thing. Wait, so we start this. Wait. Send us a bet ourselves. Did we say 0 here? I have no clue. Let's make consumer. Normally we should see. Oh man, I cannot see anymore. It's crazy. I'm getting blind. Here, added. Here, this one. This is the thing. Added sub to publisher. Stream is 1. Span is 0. This compute actor. Oh no 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 no! It's trades, it's trades, it's not trade, it's trades. It's trades. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Easy. This is what they call the pinnacle of programming, my friends. This is what they call the pinnacle of programming. This is basically, a lot of people say they have no clue what's going on. I understand, but it's no problem. You can rewind, watch all my videos, and then you're gonna be exactly understanding what's going on here. So now we have the trades. So now, guys, now it's time for erections, right? No dopamine, no serotonin. Erections. That's what's going to happen, because right now we're going to compute on these trades. Look at this. Because we have a blueprint. But first of all, what we're going to do is this. We need to go back to our seats because we have no clue if we... how many time do we have? It doesn't matter. We only need 10 minutes. What script are we attaching to this blueprint? That's what I want to know. Main seat, this one. This compute has this blueprint ID, which is this blueprint here, and this is basically an expression candle close. We don't care about this candle close because we're gonna care about the trade count. Oh yeah. No, that's gonna be the stats, right? I don't have anything on trades, to be honest. I have a better idea. Let's do... what can be interesting? Let's do stats. Wait. Let's do this. The trade count. Damn, actually we should... I also have no volumes yet programmed. Can we do the same thing with stats actually? Trade count, for example. And we're gonna do plus the trade count times 10 or 100 or something. But now we need to subscribe. Wait, we can fix that real quick. Publish. Then we're gonna go to look at that. Let me open up stats real quick. So we're gonna publish for each of these spans, but we're also gonna see the extent this thing over God damn it. I have an idea. Here, bcast. Bcast subs about this thing. Sub range get span. How can I fix this real quick? Wait, we could do something else. Because stats makes no sense yet. Let's do trades. What can we do real quick here to show this off? Do I have a built-in? Now I need to think here ad hoc, very hard. How can we hack this together? So let's make a new variable. I'm gonna call this the quantity. Trade QT, something like that, which makes no sense to have, but hey, it doesn't matter. It's our thing. We can do whatever the fuck we want. So we're gonna do the trade quantity, and then we're doing a times 100 or something, right? Or basically, actually, maybe trade price, which is gonna be the mark price. Yeah, let's do that. Market price is what it's called, because he knows what it is. And then we're gonna basically do this times 100, and that's gonna then we can see if it works, because you know BTC 30k times 100 is, yeah, that thing. So that's that. So basically what we need to do is open up our compute actor here, and then each time we receive these trades, what we're gonna do is we're gonna say runtime. What you could do is apply candle, apply stats. We're going to say set value here. We're going to set a value. We're going to set it basically on the first, because the runtime can have history. It keeps track of stuff. So we're going to set it at the current bar. And then we're going to say it's going to be the market price. And then the value is going to be a TypeScript new value, which is going to be a float of this trades. What we're gonna do, because we have multiple trades, we're gonna say that the last trade is gonna be MSG len MSG dot many minus 1 more, not many, more. Who uses many actually? That's the last trade, and that's going to be the last trade dot price. And then we're going to say if R is going to be runtime exec this thing, and we're going to check this error and then see if we're going to panico. We're going to panic here because we are in exploration modus. Right, so each trade, book, pam, 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 real time. Of course, normally we need to do a little bit of a jitter here, but that's for later on. That's worries. For now, we're gonna have it as real time as it gets. How are we going to get the computed result? That's very simple, because of course how it's gonna work is that people are gonna subscribe to this actor. through the publisher. It's complex, but that's not for now. So what we could do is we could do, for example, this fmt println, and then we could say, for example, com runtime dot get value. We're gonna store this value. We're gonna store this value expression. We're gonna make this a name. You can store values. Like I said, I'm a complete maniac. We can store this value into foo bar bus. That's the name of this value, foo bar bus. Keep that in mind. So we're gonna get the value of the current. Wait, no, not the current, because the current bar is going to be exactly completely empty. So we need to go a bar back, one bar back, one bar back. Foo bar bus. Foo bar bus. Foo bar bus. We're gonna print out this value. Dot. It's fine. Dot. It's gonna be an error. It doesn't matter. Make compute and see what's going on. We're gonna borg things, probably. Make consumer. And see if it's gonna work. Probably not. Okay, no. Close not evaluated. Who's setting the close? Of course. We need make down. Make down because the script is in the database. Hey. Ho. Make run. Make up. Make up. Make seed. Make up. Make seed. Make consumer. Hey, computed value. It's a bit weird. Here. This is our computed value. Wait, this is actually weird. This is a weird value. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, what we're gonna do to test this actually is we're gonna say plus 1. Plus 1. Plus 1. Right? We're gonna price plus 1. That's what we're gonna do. Just so we have something. Of course, we need to make down because the stupid script is in the database. Make up, make, but that's no problem because we do it with the speed of light. Make consumer and see what's that. Hey, look at this. The price plus 1. Verify. Look at this. Computed. What a show, ladies and gentlemen. I rest my fucking case. Are there any questions? Happy to answer. Do you want to do business with me? Because you see that I'm a complete god. No problem. For everything, with money, you can buy everything. Also me. Look at that. That's something else, right? Go to another YouTube channel. Okay, what is this? Oh yeah, that's that's because the history. It's bar state. No problem. Yeah. All right. Cool. This compute part is crazy because people still don't if you're not a quant trader or even just a normal trader, if you understand what I'm trying to build here, you're gonna be flabbergasted because of course this is like a quick hack together, but this is like a poke. Right now we know that it's possible. But what's gonna happen is that you let me run the server. Wait, what I'm gonna do because I need the server. Do I need the compute actor? No, I don't need. So I'm gonna make my server here, and then my beautiful thingy is gonna work, right? So when you can make your blueprint with a visual editor. That's one. Right? Then what you could do is you can also check your we're gonna backtest. That's why we need this thing, not to draw stuff, but to draw our strategies so we can visualize them. Also for backtesting and all that stuff, and also for candles, why not, right? But each time you make this, you can also use an API, right? You could make your script with an API because it's JSON anyway, right? So you can automate blueprints and all that stuff. It's amazing. But you can make a complex algorithm here. You could take the trades, the liquidity, order book volume. You could take all these streams. You can fetch them all in your blueprint. Do computations, plus, minus, whatever you want to do. EMAs. I'm gonna implement some cool helper functions. You can just hook things up, make variables. Bam, bam, bam. Just script. Make the biggest script in the fucking universe. And then you save this. This is gonna generate a hash. And you can subscribe with WebSockets to your computed result as a trader. Let that sink in. So you don't need to maintain nothing. Everything is offloaded for you. You just subscribe to the result and then you can make multiple blueprints. This is a blueprint. You make a compute out of that. You make another compute from another exchange. And you make another compute for another ticker. And you combine, you subscribe to all these hashes. And you get them all over one WebSocket. Because you can subscribe over multiple hashes over one WebSocket. You get all that data. You can do arbitrage trading with the fucking blink of an eye. But people don't realize this. But now you do. This is unseen. Never seen in the world of trading before. Because people were too busy watching the Primogen. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, guys. So jump into the Discord community. Let's build the future of this thing. Let's shape the future of Tech Trader. Gather all your fucking friends. We're gonna write history on this YouTube channel. We're gonna write fucking history, I swear to God. Move over Bloomberg terminals. But that's the thing, right? Because you need to understand, if you want to do some stuff, you don't have access to these things. So you need to maintain WebSockets and all these streams and do all... you need to maintain all that stuff. It's annoying, your code, and it's just annoying. Now, you can just go here, make something simple, make another one, combine them together. Maybe, oh, look at this guy, I know him. He's Jimmy James with his hat on. He makes good fucking blueprints. You just import, oh, here, boom, click. Oh, Jimmy James, click, boom, look at that, hup. You join this, you know what I mean? You build blueprints, building blocks from everybody else, boom. Or you can, oh, hey, I cannot code, I don't know what to do with WebSockets. So probably create a simple alert and let it send to your fucking cell phone. You're sitting in the seat watching The Walking Dead with your girlfriend, thinking about reproducing within an half an hour. And suddenly, boom, you get an alert. Because no, it's not like when the price is above or when the change is. No, you can make alerts as a non-coder with order book data, with all in that data. And so you can basically code your complete trading strategy. And then you can verify it on chart and take your trade. So you never fuck up. You never need to be on our chart anymore. I'm changing the trader game single-handedly, guys. Is this your prime, Anthony? What do you mean, my prime? I said I was in my prime 4 years ago, but I was wrong. I was fucking wrong. I will always, every year, I'm in my new prime, if that's what you mean. Every year, I'm in my new prime. And with these glasses, I get 10% extra prime. Look at this. Whoops, okay. 10% prime. Look at this. Look at, and this mouse, min 20% intelligence. Throw that thing in the garbage can. That's what it is. And if I want to have more computing power, no problem. I go to the shop. I talk to an NPC. I give them my money. And I got a computer. Extra computing power. Plus 5%. Look at that. With this cable. Plus 1%. You know what I mean? Easy. This, look at this. This laptop. You see this next sticker? That's from the next exchange. Decentralized exchange that I built with some people. Long time ago. Woo! Hey, applause for myself, not gonna lie. This stream is an applause for myself. Amazing. What's going on here? What's going on? All right, guys. I don't have any questions. Hey, I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna vape my nicotine because whew, what a ride. So that's what's gonna be, guys. So tell your friends, let them go, take trader, email address, send it to me. I send to you the beta invite. We're gonna take over the world. And maybe you're gonna take over the world. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, is this for crypto? Well, now it's for crypto only because I can navigate that space very well. But of course, I can see a lot of potential in Forex also and stocks. But that comes with other... In Belgium, we say andere katjes te geeselen. Which basically means, if I'm going to translate this, don't get me wrong, but I'm going to translate this, other pussies to handle. That's how it is, right? That's other pussies that we need to handle. You know what I mean? First things first, right? We start with alerts on the Binance F with a couple tickers, BTC, ETH, and all that stuff, right? We launch. People gonna test it, then we gradually make things better. We gradually create better things. Then we come up with the compute stuff. Then we come up with multiple exchanges. We grow, we iterate. And then maybe we can think about going Forex and stocks. And then we are gonna take over the complete world. You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna share it with you here live on YouTube, on my Discord, and on my Tricktator Discord. So be there, and on my Patreon page, of course. And if you have money left, which basically that's why I don't market, because I'm smart, right? It's 26th of July. Why would I market my course? fulltimegodev.com. Why should I market this, right? Because fulltimegodev.com, it costs... It's fucking cheap. What's going on? Who hacked my website? Nobody's gonna pay this right now because it's the end of the month. You guys have no money anymore. I understand. So that's what I'm gonna market this. The 1st of August. Hey, because then fresh money comes in. So your money can come to me. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm be honest, right? I'm gonna take the money. Take your money. But it doesn't matter because I'm actually going to teach you some stuff. And not only code, but also the mentality is very important, guys. It's the mental thing that you can know everything you want. You can be so smart. But if your mental is not on the right place, if you're not motivated, if you're not have the swag, that's very important. If you don't have the swag, then you're going to lag. You know what I mean? 500 MS. So, yeah. I really want this to succeed. Me too, man. Me too. I spent a lot of... I wake up every morning at 5 o'clock to work on this thing. But now we know that is going to work, right? So you make this blueprint, create a compute from this blueprint. That compute is going to boot up server-side computation. You can basically turn off your computer. It's going to compute for you and send it over WebSockets or maybe over webhooks. But like a compute over webhooks that's nasty, right? Because a real time over webhooks is just not going to work that well, right? But you can also just use, for example, if you use the 1 minute chart, that could be something perfectly to use over. You can also, for example, compute into a Boolean. And then you're only gonna... Yeah, you could also get the false value, probably. So you're gonna get the false value each tick. What you could also do if you... What you could also do is just ignore the false value, but maybe you want to do something with that in your application. So that's why we're gonna send it anyway. It will succeed by sheer alpha energy. Jokes aside, I think it's a very... That's why I'm pursuing it. That's also why I think it's interesting. But like I said, some ideas are bad and then they succeed, and some ideas are very good and they fail. Yeah, I need to have a good team. And A good execution. Don't try to, because it started out very simple, but now it's future on future on future, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're never going to launch. So that's also why I don't want any funding, because I want to bootstrap this first, you know what I mean? Because if you get funding, that's a big problem. So let's say somebody knows me and knows my background, and oh, this is a good idea, I believe in you. Here is, for example, seed money, 250K to seed this thing, right? You can build 6 months or something like that. But I think the problem is, if you have that money and you can build in 6 months, for example, you have a runway for 6 months, you're also gonna pile up the futures for 6 months and gonna feel comfortable. And I think that if you just go with nothing and just tank the months, tanking, the only thing I have is just some YouTube money. So if you want to sponsor me, go subscribe to my channel or something, or buy something from me. Having no funding at all and everything comes out of my own pocket gives you the lean and mean warrior mentality. You know what I mean? The warrior mentality. Like, I do it everything myself. You know what I mean? Front end. Fuck front end. I'm front end. I do everything. I did everything myself, guys. Everything. These models. Arranging these things. It's like loading. Unsubscribing. WebSocket things. Svelte. I have no clue what I'm doing, but it's working. Right? Look at this. WebSocket store. Store stream. Here. WebSockets. Here my candles. How do I load candles? With a candle event. Export const writable number. Whoopoo, whoopoo, whoopoo. Here. Boom. Bats. Unix. Open, high, low, close. Pipe it up into a candle. And then in my page. What's going on here? Like I said, I'm insane. Here the blueprint page is crazy. Actually, I wrote the notes myself also. Here the notes. Everything. The complete parser in... for these blueprints, it's not easy, right? Oh, you're losing a lip. Yeah. Very good luck saving and loading your data. That's a big pain, right? That's a very, very big pain. I can swear to God. It's a big of a pain. So I have a loader, a data loader and everything. It's not easy, guys. Nobody's gonna remake this as fast as I did. Nobody. It's impossible. Yeah, you need a team for aggressive expansion and development. Yeah, but the thing is, guys, I'm already 4 people myself alone. I'm legit 4 to 5 people, and I'm also a marketeer, and I can sell. So basically, me myself, I have 8 people in my team, just being alone. And what else do I need to say? Right? Make the logo, make the website, make the marketing website. Stream on YouTube, marketing. Code this shit, do the front end. Talk to people, all my connections. That's basically marketeer, front end, CEO, engineer, everything myself. So it's basically 6 to 8 people myself. So I'm already I'm already 2 years ahead on everybody else here. 2 years ahead. It is what it is. I'm so sorry. It is what it is. And if you are a businessman, if you are a CEO of a company or something, and you know, you will notify this. You will see this, right? That's why I'm always telling you guys, and I keep saying this. Don't get too nitpicky on your code. Don't get too nitpicky on your programming language. Don't get, oh, hexagonal architecture, this, that. Fuck all that bullshit. Focus on being a 7-man team, man. Focus on that. Learn all these aspects. You know what I mean? Nobody will agree on this engineering. Oh, you're not working on trading line anymore? Nope. TypeScript. TypeScript is a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. I'm using TypeScript, but it's a pain in the ass. But actually, now that I get a little bit more familiar with it, because these types, man, it's not TypeScript. It's It was a pain in the ass, this editor, man. It was a pain in the fucking butthole. It was. But it took me 1 day. I'm only building this for 8 days. You know what I mean? People are still building their navigation bar. Hey, just saying, I don't care. But hey, alright. I wrote a parser to go from a graph made in the UI to the vice versa to write it in code in the graph. It was cancelled to write. Yeah, the thing is, the problem is that this visual graph editor, you would think, right? You would think that if let's make a new one, right? Let's make a new one here. So if you, for example, you have an expression here, right? Then you say, okay, cool, I'll make a float, and you connect this. That you basically can loop over your nodes and find the no, it works differently. You cannot, if you loop over this expression here in your code, you will not find a direct output to this thing. So you need to loop and then look up the connections. You only know the name, and then you need to look up the name. It's vies. It is vies. But it works right now, so I'm happy. It's dirty. Is it beautiful? I don't know. It's and all the built-ins, and then I just can add these things and it will generate themselves. But that's how I code, right? I don't care what the norms are in Svelte. I don't care what the norms are in Next.js. I don't give a single shit. I just make things work. I make it performant, and I can read it. And if the people who cannot read this code, they just don't work here. It's that simple. Oh man. Yeah, and how I do this thing on destroy, yeah, I need to fix that. Let's delete this. So I have this thing, for example, the load blueprints model, right? So I have this model, and this one, right? Import, you see this model here, right? So this model is this thing, right? So it's a giant, well, I mean, maybe people are making more components than components. No, I don't do that. I just make... This model is one component, and then I have some functions here, right? This is basically, it subscribes if it's open on a Svelte store, right? So each time somebody clicks the model, so that's how I do it. Not quite sure if it's the best thing. That's how it works for me, and I think it's amazing. Let me show you model store, right? So it's a simple model store here. Wait, let me show you this. Do I have experience? No. In Svelte? No. I just do stuff and see if it works right. I mean, who cares? And Svelte is new, so there is nobody to complain because nobody knows. It's fine. That's why I took Svelte, so nobody can complain. Right, so I have this isList blueprints model open, which is a writable, right? And then I have a toggle function which basically toggles this writable. So each time somebody toggles this subscribes to the value, and if it's true, then I'm basically going to load these blueprints here with a try, catch, error is loading and all that stuff. A little bit of a client-side stuff, a little bit more. It looks like a hook, but it isn't, right? And then, yeah, I just set these blueprints here. Boom. And then I loop over them here, right? You could also do in Svelte something that is called await. You can await async await here inside of and loop over it and get your error. But the problem is it's not going to work because I'm using a blueprint. I'm using a model that works a little bit different, right? Actually, it's not. Actually, it's not. It's not. I can just do get blueprints here, return this data. Oh yeah, no, no. Because listen, these models, they live inside of inside of this page. Now I know why, because it's not performant. Look at this, and maybe somebody knows how can blueprints here. Let me close this real quick. So I'm not gonna save this. Right, so they live here, these models, right? They just live here. But the problem is that if you're gonna do an async await thingy in your component, it's going already load this thing. You know, it's already gonna be loaded. So the moment you click, it's already there. But that's basically doing requests when necessary, right? So now they're gonna get loaded each time they open. Then we're gonna load them. That's why I changed this. So I was thinking, maybe I should create this blueprint model on the fly, right? Each time somebody clicks it. Here when I subscribe, for example. Debug lines. I had a nasty error in I had a nasty error and I needed to debug a little bit. Right. But hey. I'm using these Svelte stores like crazy. Like, each time the blueprint is being set, I just subscribe to this thing and then I just load the blueprint, man. Easy peasy. It's so amazing. Where do you handle your errors? I have no clue. rete.js is the library. This is the library. Rete.js. This one. Right, that's the thing. But it's fine, it's cool, unless you're gonna save your blueprints. And you're gonna style them. Very good luck. In React, you could wrap those in a suspense boundary so you can defer the query. Yeah, like I said, I am no front-end engineer. So what I'm doing here is probably, most likely, okay, but could be done better. And the reason why it's not being done better, because I actually have these patterns not in my head. So I program this like a Pepega, you know what I mean? But it works. And sometimes I program it, and then after using and programming more and more and more in this thing, actually I could do it better here, and then I refactor all this stuff a little bit. So I could be much faster in the front end, but because But yeah, it's also complex front end, right? It's not that it's... Especially this thing is going to be sick, right? This chart, and... yeah, it's zoomed. I have a problem with making this chart. So the problem is, guys, maybe somebody needs to help me. So I have this thing, right? This is my navigation. And then this is also some kind of a navigation, right? So we have one navigation here, one navigation here, right? And then I have this screen space, right? This screen space. I can compute this, right? This screen space I can compute. But this, the view height, needs to be, I think this needs to be subtracted from, because how can I make this chart full fucking screen based on the monitor of the client? You know what I mean? It's like, if I do half screen in Tailwind, then it's going to basically take this with it, right? So that basically means if you reload this page, and then you can scroll down a little bit. You can scroll, I cannot show you because you can scroll this thing more down, because it calculates the screen height differently. It's fine. Probably nobody knows how to fix it. I will figure it out. It's probably a calculation I need to do with a Tailwind, like a calc view height minus this thing, something like that. Skia knows actually more. You need to do height 100% nesting. Yeah, because I cannot. They need. I can set the height. I can actually set it to auto scale through. Well, let's do it real quick. 2 hours. Look at this. So let me open up this chart page. Actually, this one, right? So if I do this, auto resize, and then I can do true, right? The problem is that if I do this, it's going to be completely nasty. Look at that, right? So this is wrong because I have no clue why. Because it cannot compute. Page TS. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is this thing. So I have this wave full. I can do, for example, here, half screen. Let's do a BG yellow or something so we can actually see what's going on. Wait. Oh yeah, we cannot do BG yellow, right? Because it needs to be BG yellow 400 or something like that, right? Alright, you see? So that's what I mean by half screen. I set the half screen so I can scroll this thing, you see? This space is this space. So if I can set this container height completely to the screen, then I can maybe set my chart height 100% of this container. Not sure, because I'm gonna set this to 100%. It's going to set it to here. You know what I mean? And I'm no front-end engineer, so help me. Is it right as a scroll bar? Yeah. Yeah, but that's the least of my concerns, right? I mean, like I said, this chart, it's fine. Like I said, we don't want to compete with the charting, trading view and trading light and all that stuff. We don't care. We want to focus on for the people that actually want to have less chart time. Right? Because why would you draw fucking lines if you can program them? You know what I mean? Why would you? But I cannot program. I cannot use Pine script. Exactly. And that's why we are making a blueprint editor, my man. Look at that. You see? Bye-bye. Now you can do this and be a real trader. Anyway. One super dirty trick might be work is to set the min some value, which is the screen height minus the screen. Yeah, the navbars. That's exactly what I was thinking actually, but the problem is, let's do this BG yellow so we have a thing. So what you could do here then, you could do min half screen, right? But then we need to do a min half screen, a min half. I have no clue. I think it's basically gonna be this, and then calculate the view height minus the whatever, right? I'm confused. Because this is... I could actually extract this in another component. This is this navbar. This is this navbar above. This thing in here. This is a component, but this could also be a component actually, right? This thing, because it's a lot of buttons are always in here. Also for these blueprints. Look at that. Could be perfectly a navbar here, right? If you know what I mean. On the chart thingy, do something like height, calc, wanted view, header height. Yeah. Wait. Okay. No, the flow, guys. The flow is not made by hand, right? If I need to do this thing, it's not made by hand. I spent yesterday the whole fucking night almost to fix a race condition, a memory leak, but I fixed it. Also, this took me a long time to make this work. And then do a range. And you could say, yeah, but it's a plugin. Yes, but the problem is, this plugin needs to, it's using LKS under the hood. Problem is that LKS wants you to basically predefine the heights of your nodes, but you don't know, right? You don't know. These multiply is smaller than this thing, expression is higher than this thing, and maybe God knows what other nodes are coming in with different sizes. So it was hard, and if you don't set it, and I needed to figure that out because they were generic heights, right? It was just a diff, auto fit. So it took me a lot of hours to make this beautiful. I don't know why. How much time have you been doing front end? None. Like I said, there is no such thing as a front end, and there is no such thing as a back end. The only thing that exists is solving a problem and have determination. I want to have a visual coding editor. I will do everything in my nature. I will use everything in my mind and to my abilities to make this work. I have something in my mind. I need it to look like this, and I will not quit. I will not take a shit until it is working exactly like I'm intended. Because if I need to find a front-end engineer that's going to do it for me, which has no clue what my idea is, have probably no experience at making these languages, it's not gonna work. I'm the caddy, I carry the boats, I'm gonna solve it myself. And so do you. It's that simple. But with ticks I mean data coming in. $5K ticks. Ticks are coming in at 100 milliseconds or less from the exchange. That's what I mean by ticks. Not quite sure what you're talking about, but ticks is maybe not my right word. But each tick the exchange is going to send out is data. That's the tick you will receive it. Right? So it's gonna... Here is your exchange. Right? This here. And people are making trades, and they're gonna send it to you, right? They're gonna make aggregated trades, right? Because, yeah, you cannot send every trade. That's nuts, right? They're gonna make aggregated trades which are coming at a very high speed. They come in, and you're gonna directly. There is no faster. It's the only raw stream there is in the world for Binance, for example, their own WebSockets. You're gonna get it in. You're gonna compute this thing on the tick. That basically means the tick. It ticks to my server. Your blueprint's gonna get computed, brrr, boom, and you have it, You know what I mean? That's what I call real time. 1 minute chart is not real time. The 5-second chart is not real time. What is real time? At the tick, the exchange is sending the data on over its WebSockets to everybody else in the world. That's the tick. That's what I mean by the tick. That basically means if you use TradingView, that's not the tick. Even their real-time streams, probably not the tick. It's not on the exact moment they send it. Well, this is going to be at the exact moment they're going to send it. Of course, you're going to do some computations, which could take some time, but we are not artificially doing all the stuff. We are not making, unless you make your algorithms, your blueprints on a time frame. For example, I want to run it on the 1 minute, it's fine. Then you're going to get your ticks at your data at the 1 minute. Right? Everything's going to get computed at the 1 minute. Then you can use candles. Then candles make sense, right? Yeah. But that's what I mean. How are aggregated trades processed? Is it horizontal scalable? He meant no WebSockets, but that was inside backend. Wait, because there is one hard thingy which is in the way of your chat. It's so annoying here. It's like an icon bar on my Streamlabs which blocks some chat. Wait, but it's going to carry all in, but we're probably getting bigger with Svelte stores when they're too complex. As I saw you're doing a global Axios instance. Yeah, I have no clue. How else are you using that then? Is that not good, a global Axios instance? I have no clue. I just import Axios all over the place where I need it. Is that bad? Tell me, because I have no clue. So teach me. How are aggregated trades processed? Not. Aggregated trades are coming in from Binance. And I get these trades, and then I'm gonna send them over to the people that want to subscribe to these trades, which is always real time at the tick. But I'm also processing these trades into a couple other things. For example, into stats, which, for example, the trade counter, trade counts, order counts, right? But order counts coming from probably coming from the other book, but trades are getting sent to candles, where I make candles from it, and I'm gonna send these candles for each time span, and then I'm gonna make from these aggregated trades, I'm gonna make stats like trade count and market price, and for example liquidations and all that stuff, and open interest. That's all getting aggregated in stats. So that's why stats cannot be called a complete. It's kind of real time, but not completely real time. Why? Because, like I said, for aggregated trades, it's completely real time. Order book data will be completely real time. Why? Because your order comes in, your trade comes in, and I just pipe it to this blueprint. Done. But the stats, let's say this is stats, right? If you subscribe to stats on the null time span, which is real time, what's going to happen is, for example, trades come in. Stats need to process the order count, but stats also needs to process funding rate and needs to process some other stuff. So what I do is artificially jitter the tick of stats. So you're likely going to have some other data aggregated into stats, if that makes sense. It's very complex, but it's not going to be seconds. It's just a couple of milliseconds. Let's say 100, 200 milliseconds extra, just to make sure we can populate the stats with other data and then send it to your blueprint. It's easy for trading view and all that stuff because they use 1 minute, they use time spans. It's easy because you can completely calculate exactly. So how does it work is you can completely calculate. That's why every chart, every ticker, every chart bar is at the same time, because you know when the trade happens, and if you know when the trade happens and you know what time frame you are, you can calculate, you can round your exact bar. So every script is going to trigger at the exact same fucking time on this 1 minute chart, and everything will have the exact same values, completely coordinated. Because trades is the backbone of everything, right? Trades and order book. But with funding rates and all that stuff, it's different. That's why stats need to have a little delay, like a little artificial jitter, to make sure we can populate that. So if you do real-time computations with your blueprints, what's going to happen is that you're going to get a trade. So that's why I'm probably most of the time also going to jitter a little bit of the computation blueprints, because if you're going to compute each trade you have, and you have logic with trades, with stats or with something else inside of this blueprint, but you execute a script on each trade, you're gonna have inconsistent behavior, if you know what I mean. So, well, not inconsistent, but it's gonna be faster than anybody else anyway, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because everybody's sticking at the 1 minute chart. That's the fastest thing they have. I think probably on TradingView with a free account, you cannot even compute on 1 minute charts. I think it's 5 minutes or something. I don't know. Let me know. But that's why we need to jitter a little bit of milliseconds, so we can make sure that everything ticks at the same time, and every data is getting, for that tick, is getting aggregated and is ready to compute. If you know what, I know it's a little bit complex, and most of the time I'm going to explain it a little bit bad, but that's how it actually should work in my mind. In my mind. And then it's super simple. You could say you can actually make market making algorithms with this, right? And you cannot do that on Trading Light. You cannot do that on Trading View. You cannot do that on any other platform. Why? Because you don't have access to real-time orders. You don't have access to real-time orders, right? In trading view, you don't have access to order book information. If you don't have access to order book information and trades, get the fuck out of here. You're only doing indicators, right? If you want to make market making algorithms, you need to have data to real-time data to these things. So what's the problem? Maybe you want to do arbitrage. How can you do that on TickTrader? Super simple. You make a blueprint for example, this one, right? And then what you do is you make a compute for BTC Binance futures, for example, right? Okay, cool. Then you go to another exchange. You make this. You take the same blueprint, right? You take the same blueprint, but you make a compute for another exchange, another coin that you want to arbitrage or something, right? Where you get the order books data with asks, right? You make you have two computes, two hashes. You subscribe to these two hashes, and you can actually calculate the spread here and all that stuff and send data you want. From these two, in one WebSocket call, you're gonna have two streams from two different exchanges where you can have different data for your arbitrage trading. Easy peasy. Oh, tomorrow there is. You want to use another exchange? Your strategy has changed. No problem. Instead of coding in Python again, these WebSockets to this other stupid exchange, you need to spend a fucking whole day to parse all that bullshit. No problem. You go to TickTrader, you make your same blueprint. You make a new compute on another exchange. Subscribe to that hash, and you're done. Hey, if this, I swear to God, if somebody can please notify the fucking world, because this is crazy. This is insane. Wait, because Ilya is telling me something about this Axios thing and I really want to know. It's not bad when you don't care about app flow. Some people configure app from one point and provide those things like a global, but in one. Oh yeah, I see. You make, yeah. That's what I did for a very long time, also in Golang and in programming in general, because I think that's what people teach us, right? To just not make these global things, but put everything inside of it in one flow. But I think it's so bad because then you need to think of, now I'm free. But you're right? I hear you thinking, now I'm free here. With these stores, I'm free. I feel myself free. I don't need to think about, okay, I need to propagate this values. I need to it depends on that, and oh, it's nasty, and now I have a child, and and I need to pause all that data down. It's annoying. Now I just have these stores and I can do whatever the fuck I want, but the problem is, like you said, if your app grows, it's going to get very complicated and you're probably going to get into problems. So what you mean is by making some kind of major context where everything sits in, but that's the same, yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I have no clue. I will see. The pain will come, that's for sure, right? Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Not consider. You're gonna subscribe to my channel. There is no consideration anymore. After this stream, there is no consideration. You don't need to think about that. You already did this, right? Not consider, just subscribe to my channel. Jump into my Discord. Go to the TickTrader website. Go to the TickTrader Discord. Jump into my Discord. Buy some things from me so I can basically feed my kids and proteins for myself. I hope this was a good stream. I much appreciate everyone that spends time watching my bullshit. It's amazing. It's for you guys that I do it. Otherwise, I already quit. This stream is not monetized. I basically just turned down monetization because I don't make anything from it. So, and it's annoying for you guys, so I just turned it off. I do this for you. Otherwise, I would already took down my whole YouTube channel. And like I said before, guys, just code, man. Be a fucking 8-man team on your own. Carry the fucking boats.